Blessings. My name is Ifalade TaShia Asanti, a poet, performing artist, journalist, and activist. Today is the 2-year anniversary of my mother's passing, and I thought I'd spend the day doing what she loved most, which is art. So I'm going to share a piece with you that I read last night on the Sippin on Ink radio show, The Color Chronicles. And by request, you asked for it in video, and I like to give the people what they want. So here you are, what they told us. For you, Ashe. What they told us, we ain't never been told. What we hear, we ain't never heard. What we seen, we ain't never saw. But it is our reality. I ain't never been prayed for like she prayed for me that night. The way she saw me like only seers do, like only grandmamas can. Grandmamas who sit on creaky, unpainted porches, reading the word. Grandmamas who be seeing. She told my story like she'd been watching it from the sky. She said, "You one of them lovers of life. Life without corners. Life that come in circles. You from a holy tribe of two-spirited peoples. Two souls cast into one body. You've been chosen for tribulation, child, and rivers often too wide to cross. But the angels done showed you how to make the water part, how to make the rain come down during dry summers. Taught you to squeeze prayers in between so-called sins to remain confused about the need for your redemption. In your life gonna be a catalyst for marches and movements. Your story ain't gonna never end." And then she kept praying and she laid hands on me and she said, "Your Ashe been called forth by God and the ancestors. So live, child, live. You have the right soul. You love like God loves, without walls. You bring rainbows into the world. You born from the Mati tribe where women take wives and men paint their faces like Maasai warriors. Your spirit no less divine. Let no one fool you, child. You come from God." And then she lifted my chin, aimed my eyes toward the stars and said, "Live your story. Never become the sentences of others. Don't become their vision of perfection or okayness. Don't be your mama or your daddy, your brother or your sister. Find your lines in the book of life. Turn your pages only when you done reading. Take your book off the shelf and read it for the world." And I was crying now, and she could see me seeping through the mask I had hid behind for far too long. And she said, "You gonna have a wife with the stamina of Job, 'cause can't no man put up with you. You got fire on your tongue. The revolutionary ancestors unwritten their petitions in your fingertips. You must write them. You Oshun's mama and Shango's daddy. You reborn in the ocean of existence. Yemoja has given you a new name." And then she kissed me. God kissed me right there in front of Jesus and everybody. And I tasted her on the back of my throat. Saw her light shining through my third eye. And in that moment, I knew God had forgiven me. So I forgave her too. And she took my energy in her hand and pressed her mountains against mine and let her hands ride the dips and waves on my body. And she said, "What they told you, you ain't never been told. What they showed you, you ain't never been showed. What you saw, forget you seen it. Create your own reality. Be divine in the garden of God. Love like your heart ain't never been cold. Don't whisper your adoration for her. Scream it. The silence is only a stoplight for the pain. The green gonna come one day. Dance with her in public. Dance silly and offbeat. Slow drag. Be just like them. 'Cause I done told you, child, you are like them. And I felt a river burst inside of me. Words, curses, hates erupted like flames at a summer campfire. And I heard the water smother its heat. And my soul marinated in the power of her words. And I had a new book with a spiritual title and a whole life publisher and a healed agent, enlightened readers, and she, my God, was number one on the list of my true friends. Because what they told me, I ain't never been told. What they showed me, I ain't never been showed. What I saw, I forgot I seen it. I have a whole new reality.